I made a video back in January that everybody needed to pay attention to the screwworm, which is a parasitic fly that's wreaking havoc in Central America. What I said was Republicans, Donald Trump, Elon Musk will be almost entirely responsible if the screwworm enters the United States via Texas. The screwworm is now in Texas. And when I say this is serious, I want you to listen to this. It's only been found so far in 2 calves. However, because it's been found in 2 calves, Abbott has declared a state of disaster, stating this is an imminent threat of occurrence of widespread danger and injury to the Texas agricultural industry. This is so serious that Canada just announced they will not be taking any cattle from the United States. That's how serious this is. So just one fly can lay anywhere from 100 to 400 eggs into mucousy areas, eyes, nose, mouth, open wounds of animals and humans. And the eggs will hatch into larvae. The larvae have these very sharp teeth. They start to burrow into living flesh. It causes excruciating pain, but they keep burrowing until the host is dead. It affects, from an animal standpoint, cattle, sheep, goats, swine, and horses. Those are the most frequent victims. Domestic cats. Dogs and cats are highly susceptible, especially if they spend time outdoors. Wildlife. Deer, raccoons, coyotes, and other wild mammals are easily impacted. For humans, it doesn't take the female fly very long to deposit these eggs in your eyes, anywhere else. Your genital area, if you wear loose clothing, if you camp overnight and you're wearing loose clothing, something can happen there. There are many cases in other parts of the world. If you allow your baby to run around without a diaper, they can get infected that way. Like, this is really serious. But right here, this is the part I need you to listen to. So the Republicans, Donald Trump, under Elon Musk's Doge, they defunded the Central American Monitoring in March of 2025. They gutted thousands of grants from the United States for international development, including an international project explicitly designated to track and suppress the northward advance of the screwworm. At the time, Musk publicly dismissed U.S. aid as a crazy waste of money. They lifted border controls. The U.S. aid screwworm monitoring program was eliminated just days before the U.S. government lifted a temporary suspension on live cattle imports from Mexico, allowing livestock to cross the southern border without those specific previously established safety screenings. USDA downsizing. Under broader administration directives to shrink the federal workforce, the U.S. Department of Agriculture shed roughly 15% of its staff, which critics note stripped the agency of vital specialized veterinarians and laboratory workers. And they defunded global labs. Financial backing was pulled from the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, disrupting collaborative international efforts to stop the screwworm. And here's the other issue. The cattle in Texas move all across the United States. So just like that, it could be very quickly found in your state. They're also warning people, watch your animals. If you're traveling with your dog to Texas, check it out before you bring your dog back to your home state. I mean, like, this is the fault of these Republicans who, as part of Project 2025, were planning to gut all of these programs and defederalizing everything and pushing it all to um, the private sector, where they could make billions of dollars and not even bother focusing on the things that really matter. Like, I am pissed.